Right now, sitting here, watching this, there are cells inside your brain that are already dead. Not dying, not damaged. Dead. But they're still in there. And they're not just taking up space. These cells, doctors call them senescent neurons. They stopped working, but they refused to die. And while they sit there doing nothing, they're pumping toxic chemicals into the healthy brain around them. There are 3 stages to how this destroys you, and the third one doesn't reverse. Picture a healthy neuron, fires signals, keeps your thoughts running. Now picture one that just stops. It shrinks, gets dark, compacted. Under a microscope, it looks like a shadow of what it used to be. Researchers call them dark neurons. And some of them, this is the weird part, actually recover. They come back. But the ones that don't, they just sit there, rotting in place. Your brain has a plan for this, though. You've got these tiny cells called microglia, basically your brain's garbage crew. When a neuron dies, microglia swarm in, swallow it whole, break it down, flush it out. That's the system. It's been running since before you were born. And for most of your life, it works. Key words. Most of your life. Because as you get older, your garbage crew starts breaking down. The microglia age too. Their recycling system, these tiny acid bags called lysosomes, stops working right. They swallow dead cells, but can't break them down anymore. So they just sit there, bloated, full of debris they can't process. And the dead neurons keep stacking, like a landfill where the trucks stopped running. But that's not even the bad part. Those zombie cells sitting in your tissue, they're not quiet. They're actively leaking something, a cocktail of inflammatory chemicals. Scientists call it SASP. Big name, simple meaning. These dead but not gone cells are spraying toxic signals into the brain around them, all day, all night. And your healthy neurons sitting right next to them, soaking in it. And it gets worse, because the poison from zombie cells doesn't just damage the neurons next to them, it converts them. Healthy cells sitting near a zombie start breaking the same way. Their DNA cracks, their power plants shut down, and they become zombie cells too. One dead cell turns its neighbors into the walking dead. It's not a disease. It's a chain reaction, and your own brain is running it. Scientists proved this. In 2025, researchers looked at brains from people with drug-resistant epilepsy. What they found was wild. 5 times more zombie cells than normal brains. 5 times. So they tried something. Gave epileptic mice a drug that killed zombie cells specifically. Seizures dropped. Memory improved. Some mice never got epilepsy at all. Kill the zombies, and the brain starts healing. But here's the part that really got me. When a neuron finally dies, fully, completely dies, it doesn't just vanish. The protein skeleton inside it stays behind. Doctors call them ghost tangles, and they look exactly like what that sounds like. Faint outlines of cells that used to be there. Tombstones. Scattered through your hippocampus, the part of your brain that stores your memories. And not all neurons die clean. There's this process called necroptosis. It's basically the worst way a brain cell can die. A programmed death that's as messy as a bomb going off. The cell ruptures, sprays its guts into the tissue around it. All that debris triggers more swelling, more damage. In Alzheimer's patients, over half the neurons in the memory center show signs of this kind of death. This is what Alzheimer's actually looks like. Not just forgetting things. It's this. Zombie cells. Ghost tangles. A cleanup crew drowning in its own failures. A brain slowly filling with its own dead weight. The plaques everyone talks about? They're partly made of stuff your microglia couldn't clear. Your brain tried to clean house. It couldn't keep up. And the mess became permanent. So now you've got the full picture. Dead cells that won't leave. A cleanup crew that can't keep up. Zombie cells converting healthy ones. Ghost tangles marking where memories used to live, and every round of swelling kills more cells, which creates more zombies, which pump out more poison. Your brain isn't aging, it's being eaten from the inside by itself. Here's what that costs you in real numbers. After 40, your brain shrinks about 5% every decade. After 60, 0.5% a year. But in someone with Alzheimer's, almost 3% every year. The hippocampus, that memory center full of ghost tangles, loses 3 to 4% annually. And those zombie cells I told you about, they've been stacking this whole time. And the scariest part? You don't feel any of it. Right now, you feel fine. Maybe a bit foggy. Maybe you blanked on a word mid-sentence yesterday. But inside your skull, there are cells that stopped working years ago. Cells leaking poison into your healthy tissue. Cells that died and left their protein skeletons behind. And your brain's garbage crew? It's falling further behind. Every single year. That's the thing about your brain. It doesn't send you a warning. No pain, no alert. The zombie cells pile up so slowly, you never feel the tipping point. But those specific connections they destroyed, some of those don't rebuild. The ghost tangles in your hippocampus? Permanent. You'll feel normal tomorrow. But tomorrow's normal isn't the same as today's. It never is. And that gap? You'll never feel it. That's the price.